Hello.
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 Steph. Hello.
Tim, hello.
Are you ready, Steph?
I am ready.
How ready? On a scale of 1 to 15.
I would rate myself a ready.
Ready.
Out of 15, yeah.
A ready out of 15.
Yes.
That is a new number, I think. You just discovered a new phone number. You just discovered a new number.
She's ready.
I'm ready.
And you'll notice that we are missing a key member.
Joseph in cryo this evening.
Yep.
So he will not be joining us today. He will be with us next week, I hope. But yes, welcome to Pod People, the show where everything's made up and the points don't matter. That's
Absolutely
right.
not.
Points
You don't care,
matter.
but we're going to tell you anyways.
What are we going to tell them about?
Well, one good thing is that what they don't know is I'm actually next to you right now.
Yes, we are actually in the same studio at the moment.
Although technically
me.
we're in a pea pod in space.
Yeah, it's sort of complicated how it works. You see, that's... And...
You're ruining the illusion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
okay, all right.
The poor
And
audience is
I'm
trying to
supposed to be
suspend
between
disbelief.
you
I feel
guys.
bad for all the little kids that are watching. He's like,
What?
what?
It's not real.
There is no pea pod? Just start bawling.
Cut to that pea pod in space. It's a lie! Well, what are we talking about tonight? Life?
Life in general?
The universe? How's your life, Josh? I know recently you completed purchase on a brand new car.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice, I gotta say. You did well. It's a little PT Cruiser.
I
Like
didn't
a-
really want to say what it was,
Oh.
just to wanted to give the illusion
Oh, right.
that maybe I bought a Lamborghini.
Well, it's a PT Cruiser with like a jet engine on the back. So
Yeah.
you still did pretty well.
And it's got 5 Xbox hard drives. Burnout
That's
3.
why you guys were going so fast. It's true. You were like going 80 or 90.
Were you with
I don't
us?
You weren't with
know. You guys passed us.
We
Really?
did?
Yeah.
it. Wow.
I feel bad about all the people that we know that we passed.
Spoil.
You alright?
I'm dying.
Came out really wrong. Never mind.
Wait. Stephanie finally talks and we weren't listening.
We weren't paying attention, Steph. I'm sorry.
That makes me feel really special. I'm just gonna log out. Yeah.
What are you logging out of, Stephanie? We're in a pea pod.
I'm gonna unplug.
Stephanie, are you okay?
Are you okay?
Freaking insect on my desk, and it just
Kill it.
it went under my like CD thingy, and it
Squish.
no, it's my nice CD.
Sometimes you have to
No,
commit
you don't have
murder.
to. I'm not saying you have to squish your CD. Squish the bug.
Sometimes you have to commit murder.
There's nothing else to squish it with.
You're such a girl.
Oh, you know what? I can't blame you, Stephanie, because if that happened to me, you actually handled it cordially compared to what I would have done. Like if there is,
I think you would have screamed the exact same way.
if there was any kind of bug on me at all, I will freak out like hyperventilate, freak out. Okay, I don't know why. Like I could. This is a weird machismo thing to say, but I could like jab a spear through a lion's heart or something, and I would be like, okay, fine. But if a cockroach that can't even bite me
I hate
is on
cockroaches.
me,
Oh.
I will freak. A little bit of movie news. Not really news, but just something I can spew hate at.
Okay.
These guys, Jason Seltzer, and Jason Friedberg,
Fried burger.
Jason Fried,
Spider-Man.
Jason Spiderman, the amazing Spiderman. No, these guys, Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer, who are the guys behind the terrible films. Let's see, I can't even list all the ones they've done. Epic Movie, Date,
Terrible.
Date Movie,
Terrible.
Meet the Spartans.
What do you mean terrible, dude?
What?
What do you mean terrible?
I mean awful. Like the worst films ever made.
You didn't like Epic Movie?
No No, I did not like. I think I can safely say you didn't like Epic Movie too.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
I scared you?
I was about to kick you out of the pod, to be honest. I was about to hit that little eject button by my seat.
Just shoots you into space.
No, but these guys are at it again, making more money off of people's inability to
But
judge
there's people
good
that
films.
actually like that garbage.
Oh, I know. And I always say to myself, like, I will never meet someone who actually likes this. There's no way these people exist. And you know what? It turns out some of my best friends that I've had for years are like, oh, that's a hilarious movie. And I'm like,
And then, like, they quote it. They quote these movies like they're so amazing, and it's like,
you know what you're quoting is probably ripped off from something else because it's supposed to be a quote-unquote parody of it, when it's really just people getting in a bunch of costumes and imitating movie trailers of movies that are going to be popular the next summer.
honestly, they're just really getting all the funny gags of a movie and running them over and over through the film. And it's like, it was mildly funny in the first film. Like, why do you have to parody it? Like, why?
Yeah, they got to the point where they're like parodying comedy films, and I'm like, these movies were made to be funny. Why are you trying to make them?
I've never seen any of those movies.
These guys are yeah, you don't need to. Why don't we go ahead and show you the results of our Kermit Was There. This just in. All right, this first one.
Last quarters.
I love this picture.
I love this picture too. This is by Courtney. Very nice of her to send this in.
You are awesome, Courtney.
Mr. Green. She also sent us one of my favorite things of all time.
That's terrible, Mr. Green.
That's amazing.
I think everybody cried with that.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. So he's about to like live inside
Mufasa.
Mufasa's guts. Okay, we have and this was also by Courtney. Thank you very much, Courtney. We have another image. This this
we
is
shouldn't laugh, but
this is Kermit. Obviously, fell into some bad association here. What I like most about this picture is that Kermit looks completely out of place because he has like an AK-47 and
from the future.
It looks like he's like part of Al Qaeda or something. And there seems to be a theme with glasses going on. Kermit's always wearing sunglasses in every one of these.
Shades.
Every one of these that we've gotten. Thank you very much, Alexis, for sending that in. I just realized, sorry, Courtney, that I like read your last name all over the place. I was like,
We can edit that out.
yeah, I'm just add bleeps to it. So
Just bleep it.
yes, thank you very much, Alexis, for sending that in. We also have email to read.
Yeah.
First email here from number one fan Josh says, number one fan Josh here again. What do y'all think about Nickelodeon bringing back some old 90s shows like All That, Kenan and Kel, Rugrats,
yeah.
and Doug to air from midnight to 2 a.m. Programming blocks dubbed The 90s or All That. Have any thoughts? I have many
Yes.
thoughts.
I have too many thoughts.
I've been watching it off and on, and I've been getting so nostalgic. It's great, and All That is one of my favorite shows. Rugrats, Kenan and Kel.
Oh man.
Pretty much every show he mentioned is
My funniest moment I ever remember from Nickelodeon is when I think Kenan chokes on a screw. He chokes on a screw, which is like, you won't find that on Hannah Montana, like
No.
near death and lawsuits.
No, you won't.
And I remember my mom was watching it with us, and we were all just cracking up when Kel goes, I put the screw in the tuna, just like over and over. Me and my mom, my sister, could not stop laughing at that. It was the best moment I remember.
Who loves orange soda?
Kel loves orange soda.
Is it true?
I do.
Okay, we have another letter to read. Email here from Alexis, who also sent us that amazing Kermit in the Third Reich picture. Let's see, it says,
whoa, pod people equals comic geniuses. Love all y'all. I'm Lexi. Haha, Josh introduced me to pod people, and I'm a strong believer. Let's see, y'all have changed my life, brought happiness into my home, and solved many marital problems. Also have stopped my strong alcohol addiction.
Okay, let's stop right there. I think you're taking the show a little too seriously. You need to remember at the end of the day that this is just entertainment.
I mean, if we helped you out, and like if you play our videos over and over just to remind yourselves that you love each other, that's great. And if instead of taking that swig of whiskey, you want to replay our video, go to it.
Okay. Sorry, you know we're just kidding, Lexi. Okay, that was a huge lie. Oh, well,
okay. You see?
Okay.
See what happens?
See, past Josh and our number one fan,
Josh. Yeah. Ooh.
Spreading the word, introducing me
Wild
to it.
Joshy.
Wild Joshy. Haha, but really, I'll be representing.
Okay. She's gonna get.
I'll be keeping up. Number one fan right here. Woo. Oh, that's just conflict.
Woo.
That's a conflict of
That's
interest
a
right there.
yeah.
They can't both be the number one fan. So they have to
Oh.
figure this out for themselves.
Fight to the death.
On the show, we should have them fight to the death. Thank you so much for writing in, Lexi. Appreciate it.
We love you guys.
We do love you guys. Keep
Our
watching
two
the show.
fans. We seriously became
I hate
vegetarians for a
that.
while, just because of like animal treatment. The way animals are treated in those farms is just terrible, terrible, terrible. And especially the chickens. If you don't want to be a vegetarian, but you do believe firmly in like
Animal
rights
yeah.
and stop eating chicken from
Yeah.
anywhere, from any restaurant.
Really?
From, KFC is awesome, Church's is awesome, but just if you
Honestly.
believe in animal rights, do not eat from there.
Yes, because they're not even chickens anymore. Hardly. I mean, the way that they're grown on the lots and stuff is specifically to have to be really fat to where they can't move.
It's going to be really hard
All
to get
those growth
advertising from
hormones that they
Popeyes,
give
KFC, Tyson.
Popeyes like probably
Butterball.
bought out our page like the day that this is gonna air. Colonel Sanders is gonna come down to my house, knock on my door with his cane. I know we
I'll
were in
say,
there.
boy.
I say, boy.
It sounds like Foghorn.
For some reason, he sounds like Foghorn. You know, Colonel Sanders wasn't actually a colonel.
Honorary.
It's an
The
honor.
Kentucky State Militia.
You know, I actually.
If there was ever a civil war,
yeah,
again,
he could. He
command an army of chickens,
of his
and then he immediately fries them.
immediately.
Come down for your bubble bath, boy.
Oh my God.
I recently read Anthony Bourdain's book,
I love that guy.
Kitchen Confidential.
I
Check it out.
want to have his job.
Kitchen Confidential. Chicken Confidential is something totally different.
Yeah, that's way different.
That's a
Chicken.
Colonel Sanders book.
It's a big expose on the chicken industry, written by the chickens actually, from Chicken Run.
Mel
I mean,
Gibson.
they had to do something on that island that bird sanctuary that they escaped to.
But no, Kitchen Confidential. Anthony Bourdain book. Amazing read. Not for the faint of heart, but
Yeah, his show isn't for the faint of heart either.
but if you're definitely into reading a good book about exposing the restaurant world, it'll definitely open your eyes, and you will never order chicken, or I mean, keep saying chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken. It's on the brain.
No.
No.
Bring me the chicken, boy.
And the gravy.
No. I'll never order fish on a Monday, but if you read the book, you'll know why.
We have a new website, everybody. Or we have a website. We didn't really have an old one, so we can't have a new one. The website is www.podpeopleshow.com, and through the magic of YouTube, you can see it right there below me on my desk. We'd also like to ask you to please, once again, write into the show. Our email is podpeopleshow@gmail.com. I want to read your tweets. Send me your tweets at
Not twits.
twits,
Not twits.
That's
Tweets.
your tweet.
tweets at Dimental Tim. Well, closing comments, everybody. Steph,
I love you all.
thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next week. Adios.
Bye bye.